Hi everybody, it's me Julie, and today I'm talking about courage instead of fear. It's day 13 of my 100 Days of Bible Promises Bible journaling 100-day project I'm working on this year. I'm inspired by this beautiful Vicky Boone card that has a little bird on it and says, "In a world as beautiful as this, imagine all the things God can do." That's what I'm adding to it. I'm decided to back it with this orange paper from Simple Stories paper collection, and I printed on the back of it at some point for another project, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a piece of this music paper out of this binder onto it, and it's got the title of the song and some of the verse on it, and it just kind of makes me happy just to be hidden there. I'll turn this orange piece into a little flap, a little lift up, and do my hidden journaling behind it. I'm going to go ahead and put this bird on, but I'm only gluing around the edges because I'm trying to get it into a pocket. And you can see there I slipped that little piece in to make sure it's open. I've decided it's a little too tall, so I am retrimming it. I found this canvas dress form in my stash, and he looks like he needs to go right there, as well as this piece of plaid paper I've been pushing around my desk for a while. I've given it a scallopy edge, and I'm gluing everything down, but I'm making sure that pocket is staying open, being careful not to glue the actual pocket closed, just gluing on top of and around it and getting all the things ready. Here I'm just using my cutter as a scoreboard. I just had a stylus there and created the lip that will glue down and let me have that be a little open place for some hidden journaling. I've got some painted paper here, just a scrap, and I'm just going to add it to the edges of my pages just for an accent. Love how that turned out. Just a cute little accent there. And I'm just kind of going over a few other things I have on my desk to use. This punched heart seems to be the perfect color. And I've got the word hope to put onto it because hope should always go along with courage, I think. Perfect right there at the base of the dress form. Now I've got a bottle of some Dina Wakley acrylic paint in olive, and I'm just using it to draw, literally just draw with it on to my page. I'm drawing some leaves, just free form, not perfect, going for pretty, not perfect. And then I've got some like Nouveau drops or ColourPop drops, and I'm just literally scribbling on some pink flowers wherever they need to be at this point. And I've got another color, and I'm going to go in and add a few accents. So it's kind of two colors of pink, and since they're like enamel drop paint, they'll kind of be shiny and raised when I get done. And then I'm going in with some liquid pearls and adding a little dot of gold to the center of each flower, plus a few accent drops around, because I like to add lots of droppy things all over my page. I've got this stamp here that reminds me of my disco star punch that I had used last time, and I'm just randomly stamping it around with some black ink. Finding where my piece, my little bird flap needs to go, and I'm actually got this box of Bible verses, so I'm going through finding some Bible verses that speak to me and relate to the courage instead of fear. And I found 3, one in each color. I love this little box. A parent gave it to me a long time ago, and it has not only the Bible verse in English but also in Spanish. And I'm using this piece of Melody Ross flocked paper to create little banners, little pull tabs for each of the Bible verses, and I'll stick them in that pocket behind the little bird, and they'll just be a place to sit and rest. And when I need some scripture, I'll know to pull it out and remind myself of who I am and how I need to be. That's one of the things I love about this Bible journaling. It just kind of reinforces what you hear in church. You kind of take it home with you and kind of rework it, relive it, re-study it, and have it right at your fingertips to help you just be the best you can be, to be, like Jesus. Okay, so that's super cute. I love the way it's sticking out behind the dress form there. Just kind of adds like a little flare detail. And now I'm just going to go in and add my journaling. That's writing a little letter to God, just to help me to be courage and not such a coward all the time. I started stamping the date stamp, and I put a stamp there in the middle of that page, and it was imperfect. I didn't like it, so I just cut a piece of that plaid paper to create a banner and cover up the imperfect stamping. And then I glue my little bird on, and he's perfect. I just need to make sure all the paint I added is dry, so I'm going to go ahead and prop it up a little bit. I'm using this flower here to be my book tab, my page tab. So I'm cutting her in half, and I'm going to glue half to each side, just deciding where she goes, and she's going to go right there at the bottom. It's kind of a perfect fit, the two halves. She's very symmetrical, so we just put her together and let her live right there. Yay, love that. This little bird is cute, but he doesn't go on this page. He just didn't quite fit. I found another scrap of paper, so I'm just adding it to that edge of the page over there. And I've got this Heidi Swap music collage stamp, and I'm going to attempt to stamp right onto the dress form. And just like that, little magic. Looks 100 times better with a little bit of texture on it. A little bit more stamping, and she's done. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for being with me. Bye.